It's testing time for one of the largest automakers in the world. We just brought you the numbers moments ago from Ford in its third quarter. And the CFO of Ford Motor Company, Bob Shanks, joins us now to help break down those figures. Bob, versus what was expected, it looks like the company was able to put together a pretty strong quarter, beating by a penny on the bottom line, and your revenue figure also was well above the Wall Street expectations. From my read, you were able to do that despite a number of challenges. What was the most challenging part about the environment this quarter?
Well, we had a number of challenges around, we had lower volume. We certainly saw challenges in Turkey and in Russia, sort of macroeconomic challenges. Of course, in South America, I think most people are aware of what's going on in Argentina, Brazil. Those were challenges as well. And then, of course, within China, we had our own issues, if you will, in the second quarter and saw some improvement against those results as we moved into the third. But the highlight probably was North America getting a margin of about 9%. And then the best quarterly result in Ford Credit since 2011.
As I say, you're also doing that in an environment where, trade war is all over the headlines. What has been the impact on Ford from the tariffs?
Yeah, Colin, that's a really good point. I should have also mentioned commodities as well. What we've seen from a policy standpoint, obviously, we benefited from the change in the tax code. We're certainly very, very thankful about the U.S., Mexico, Canada agreement, although that still has to be ratified. But what we're still hoping for is that within that agreement that they can address the tariffs on steel and aluminum, because we've seen an impact this year on that from sort of a bubble-type price situation of about $600 million of headwinds. And then on top of that, about $200 million related to the tariffs to and from China, which also forced us to cancel a product program that had some charges associated with that of about $150 million. So probably on the tune of about $1 billion of headwinds from all of those things this year.
The total impact of tariffs is $1 billion, is what you're saying. So is the policy, yes, your relationship with policy, with Washington policy, because you mentioned some of the positives, tax cuts, USMCA, that are helping you, net positive or net negative in terms of your relationship with policy and the administration's policies right now?
Well, I think overall, in terms of the long term, it's got to be positive. I mean, addressing what was the NAFTA agreement is a huge deal for the sector and for Ford, and certainly the tax code as well has a very, very positive long-term impact. But in the shorter term, clearly the issues that we talked about around commodities and tariffs and so forth, have hurt us.
Okay, we're covering so many breaking stories, as I'm sure you know, Bob. We're going to leave it there for now, but we do appreciate your time today to talk about the quarter. Bob Shanks, thanks a lot.